Have you ever had somebody tell you no to an idea or an art project that you just knew was so perfect for them and so perfect, but they rejected you totally? Now, I want to tell you a story about an artist that this happened to, and it happens to all of us, by the way. But the inspiration behind this story I'm about to tell, the the recap of it is essentially when a door is slammed in your face, but you don't want to give up on this idea. Don't keep banging down that door. Leave that door and find another door, one that's open to you. There's an artist here in San Clemente, a local artist who had a great idea to paint a mural on this one very large wall in town. And the owner of the business with the wall said, yes, they'd love it. The city of San Clemente made her jump through some hoops, but they finally said yes, but only if the business owner across the parking lot says yes. And that was where she ran into a problem, because the business owner across the parking lot said no. He said, no, I don't want your mural on that wall. I don't want to bother with it. I don't want my customers to be bothered by you painting this mural. I don't care what you want. And then, so basically he slammed the door in her face. He was very rude to her. It was really degrading to her, and it was hurtful. And she kept trying to get him to change his mind. She talked to his attorney. She talked to his assistant. She kept calling him, and for like a year, this went on. And she got more and more upset and angry about it. Well, then she called me for some advice. And one thing you need to know about me, if you call me for advice, I am not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you like it is, because that's the Baltimore in me. So this gal called me, and she went on and on and on about how upset she was and what a jerk this guy was being, and how she needed to figure out, was she going to take him to court and make him give her access to that wall? And I just had to say, look, you need to move on from this. It's too much negative energy. This guy doesn't want it, even though it's not really his place to say no. Move on. Give this one up. Go find another wall somewhere else. Go somewhere where people want you. Basically, that's it. Go where people want you. Give up on that, because what you want to do is not for everyone, and you can't shove it down their throats. There are so many people in the world that will love your idea, and that's where you need to go. And if you don't know where that is, keep looking until you find it. So this gal didn't like my advice, but she took it. She actually went to another town, the next town over, Dana Point, California, and she found a wall there. And she went to the owner and she presented her idea. And the owner said, I love it, yes. So then she went to the city of Dana Point, and the city of Dana Point said, yes. So then, because she was paying for this herself, she called me and she said, hey, I'm going to do a Kickstarter campaign. What do you think of that? And I said, I think that's a good idea. I mean, try it. And in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I don't know how many people are going to contribute to have you paint a mural on a business. But hey, I'm not one to tell you your idea is not a good one, because I can be wrong. And sure enough, she raised the money, and she raised it quickly, like in a week. And she painted the mural. It turned out beautiful, and she's happy. And boy, did she learn a lot through that process. And I learned a lot through that process. And so now I'm passing that on to you. And I want to read to you this thank you card that she mailed me. And yeah, people still mail thank you cards. And she wrote, "Hi, Maria. I wanted to thank you not only for your generous donation to my mural project, but for your spiritual and business help." And I think she's referring to my tough love. "Your spiritual and business help, as well as encouraging me as an artist to go forward." And this is the key kicker, "especially when things weren't going my way." And that's the message that I have to remind myself and that I'm reminding you. When things aren't going your way, when people are rejecting you, when people are saying no, step back and find another doorway. That's my message for you today. Leave a comment for me. And hey, if you got anything out of this today, I want you to click the link that's in the description. It will lead you to my free email coaching, which is crazy valuable because I put a lot into it. I'm telling you, I spent over 8 hours writing each newsletter so that I can coach you through your art business. And I appreciate you being here, and click subscribe while you're clicking. Thank you. Everybody have an amazing rest of your day.